A former driving instructor with an acquired brain injury is living in a tent outside her Huron County apartment as she tries to survive being renovicted. CTV's Scott Miller has more from Wingham.
Julie Hamilton is living in a tent mere meters away from her old apartment that's been under renovation since January.
Now 6 months later, nothing has been done except for the doorknobs and locks have been changed, and none of us have new keys to get into our apartments.
Hamilton fears she's being renovicted after the landlords that bought her building and the neighboring one on William Street in Wingham sent eviction notices to all 8 tenants last November to allow for renovations. Now, the proposed projects were to last 5 to 6 weeks, and tenants could return at the previous rent, she says, of between $550 and $600 per month, or close to it, once renovations were complete. But things have changed.
We all have a 2-bedroom apartment. He's now decided that since he can change it to a 1-bedroom apartment, it no longer is the same unit that we live in. Therefore, if we want to come back, because of it being a new unit, a new price will prevail, and we'll be looking at $1,600 as well.
One apartment that was renovated after the previous tenant left is being charged the new $1,600 per month rate, says Hamilton. But it's not a price any of the old tenants can pay, she says. They're all on fixed incomes like pensions or disability, with local geared to income housing wait lists at more than 5 years and essentially no other rental housing options. Hamilton and many of her fellow tenants will likely be forced to live outside.
It is terribly stressful, frustrating, makes me angry.
Hamilton says she's in a tent because the motel she was staying at while her unit was under renovation was booked for the summer. She says the William Street landlord is now trying to move her tent and porta potty off the property for health and safety reasons.
We have no place to go. There is not something more affordable for us. It's all been hiked to high rent, and it's unfair. The poor are poor and getting poorer.
I just want people to know that this isn't right, that you're killing off more of us people than you really need to. We have a right to live here too.
We reached out to Nick Sarai of VRS Property Management in Caledon, the owners of the William Street Apartments in Wingham, on multiple occasions. Sarai did not respond to any of our requests for comment. In the meantime, Hamilton is preparing for her short-term accommodations to become her long-term ones as she tries to survive renoviction.
I just don't know where I'm going to go.
In Wingham, Scott Miller, CTV News.